If you're into AI, PLR, and GPTs, keep watching this real review. We're going to dive into the Authenticity Engine. This is a GPT that you can get white label rights to. There's a video here on the sales page that shows you exactly what the Authenticity Engine does. But we're going to dive into the Authenticity Engine, the GPT itself, and take a look at exactly what it does. But we're going to go back first to the sales page and talk a little bit about the first offer that you get here, because this first offer that you get is going to give you access to the GPT, but it's not going to give you white label rights or a PLR license to make this content your own. So we're going to dive into the funnel real quick. This is the Authenticity Engine, and the funnel looks like this. The first product is the Authenticity Engine. It's $9.95 right now during the launch. Then there is the option to pick up the white label. That is what is called in the world of a funnel, an OTO, a one-time offer. Want to sell your own version of the Authenticity Engine? Get the rebrandable GPT template plus the plug-and-play sales system to launch your own AI in minutes. That means that you can then take this GPT and make it your own. Now, there's a link in the description, goes over to my bonus page. I do have a bonus for picking up the front end, and I also have a bonus for picking up the Authenticity or the OTO1 Authenticity Engine white label license. As you can see right now during the OTO, these are the prices. $9.95 for the front end to get access to the Authenticity Engine GPT itself, and then an additional $27 to pick up the OTO, the one-time offer to get the white label license. My bonus package is an enhanced brand voice builder. I'm going to show you all these bonuses as well. Behind the vault or behind the build voice architecture walkthrough, the reasons why I created the enhanced brand voice builder, and then the voice architect GPT user edition that actually walks you through a GPT that I've created for you that walks you through the enhanced brand voice builder, the guide, the user version that will walk you through this guide. Then I also have a bonus package for the OTO, which is a white label version of the voice architect GPT, the GPT that I built for you to utilize and build your own brand voice guide to load up into the Authenticity GPT engine, as well as a white label rights strategy guide to think about how to actually use the PLR license or the white label rights that you're purchasing to these GPTs. So that link in the description takes you over to my bonus page. Then that will take you again to the sales page here where you can watch the video and see exactly what the Authenticity Engine does. Then after your purchase, what you're going to get is access to this right here. This is the Authenticity members area. There's going to be some information from John Thornhill here in a video. This video is going to talk to you about saving your seat to a webinar or to whatever they're calling it here. What do they call it? An essential new member session. Obviously, it's not essential that you watch this because once you purchase it, you will get access to the download area for the Authenticity Engine. You'll get access to the Authenticity Engine here by clicking the link. You'll also get the user guide, the Pick Your Voice 10 Marketer Pack, and the Brand Voice Starter Sheet. This is where my bonus kicks in for the front end. And also remember, if you buy or when you buy the white label, the PLR license to take and make this GPT your own, I'm going to give you PLR white label rights to my enhanced brand voice starter sheet. These are all right here. So the Authenticity Engine looks like this. You have all these options or these 4 options to click. You can click one of those, for example, and it'll take you into the Authenticity Engine and you give it an instruction. Write me a short Facebook post about the power of GPTs for creating content. Remember, the Authenticity Engine is designed to write for you in your own voice once you have trained it. So it's going to ask you these questions. Before I create or rewrite anything, I need to confirm your voice source. Please choose one. Upload a writing sample, upload a completed brand voice starter sheet, pick your style from the 10 marketer style guides. Which option would you like to use? Down here, you can see a final output which is the brand voice identity file. This is from the GPT that I built for you to run this. This is the brand voice starter sheet. This is the sheet that you need to fill out, that they have given you to fill out and understand, or let the GPT, the authenticity engine GPT, understand and know about your voice if you don't already have content. I'm going to show you an example here in a second where you can take your own content and give it to the GPT and it will write in your voice. But if you don't have your own voice, you don't have your own content, or you want to enhance that, go ahead and fill out the brand voice starter sheet, or fill out inside of the 3-part bonus bundle for the authenticity buyer, fill out my bonus number 1, which is the Prompt PsyOps Brand Voice Builder Expanded Edition, which is this document, which is going to walk you through setting up your voice based on the principles or the philosophy behind Prompt PsyOps to create a clear, more concise message, my brand. And I've enhanced this for you where you can see all these different sections to include these usable checklists where you can actually click and determine which one apply based upon your tone DNA or setting your voice in motion to utilize the authenticity engine. Of course, if you don't want to manually fill out this checklist, you can click here, bonus 2, and bonus 2 is going to walk you through exactly why these changes exist inside of bonus 1, the enhanced version of the brand voice starter sheet, enhanced by Prompt PsyOps. And then if you don't want to fill out these worksheets, you can click on bonus 3 and activate or access the Voice Architect GPT, your personal brand voice co-pilot. There is a link right here that opens the Voice Architect GPT, which is right here. The Voice Architect GPT by Prompt PsyOps. This is the GPT that walks users through building their voice brand identity file and outputs a polished document they can upload directly into the authenticity engine. Remember, you get white label rights to this GPT as well as the authenticity engine when you upgrade and purchase the OTO for $27. But to utilize the Voice Architect GPT, you just click Start here. It's going to open up a dialog. Welcome, I'm your voice architect. Together, we'll build your brand voice identity file so your authenticity engine can write exactly like you, your voice, your energy, your psychological fingerprint. Before we begin, would you like me to guide you through the full voice mapping process? What I did here is I instructed the Voice Architect GPT to run the entire process with examples that you come up with, speaking to ChatGPT, that it will come up with for you so you can see how it works. It's going to walk through the process or a demo run, how the demo process works using a fictional example persona. I'll guide you exactly as I would guide you, but I'll answer with made-up responses so you can see the process. Phase 1, set up your identity signals. I would ask, tell me who you would like to help. Then it gave a fictional example. Again, this is a demo run. It's going to run through phase 1, the identity signals, phase 2, the tone DNA, phase 3, the behavioral patterns, phase 4, your verbal fingerprints, phase 5, the shadow persona. This is a Prompt PsyOps layer that gets into the heart of what your audience actually fears. What do they want to solve? The big problem that they have. Then phase 6 is a write-in example. Phase 7 is clarification and deepening, and then a final output, which will break it down into sections 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then the upload instructions to simply just copy this and paste it in. The final output or the identity file that I pasted here inside of the authenticity engine when I told it I wanted to write a short Facebook post about the power of GPTs for creating content. It asked me how I was going to provide my voice source to the authenticity engine, and I gave it the final output from the GPT that I created for you to create your own voice. This is just a sample, so then you'll see that it comes down and it says, okay, got it. Thanks for sharing the example. I just want to verify that this is what you want to use for your voice. And I said, yes, use what I gave you. And then it writes a short Facebook post written in the voice that you provided. Again, the demo that I provided, and it wrote this short Facebook post. Some days writing feels like you're trying to squeeze water from dry sand. You sit there staring at the page, wondering why the words won't line up. Here's the shift. GPTs give you a steady creative partner, not to replace your voice, but to help you hear it more clearly. So that is good based on the sample or the demo that we ran, where I just let Chat GPT pick the options over here inside of the Voice Architect GPT, the one that I've given you, the one that I built for you to help you create your brand voice identity file using the brand voice starter sheet that they gave you, alongside the Prompt PsyOps bonus brand voice starter sheet, the enhanced edition, enhanced by Prompt PsyOps that I've given you. So now you have this GPT. And of course, when you pick up the white label rights, you'll get white label rights to this GPT, as well as to the Authenticity Engine GPT. And then you come back again and you look at what it wrote here based upon the demo. And we're going to take this a little further. And I'm going to say, good, let's change the style a bit. Here is an email I just sent to my email list yesterday. So all I did is I went to System.io. That's the email autoresponder I use. And I grabbed an email that I sent that is written in my voice because I wrote the email, and I paste that in there. And you can see here, my instruction was, let's change the style a bit. Instead of this short Facebook post, some days writing feels like trying to squeeze water from dry sand. You sit there staring at the page, wondering why the words won't line up. Here's the shift. GPTs give you a steady creative partner. It took my email and it tells me that from that sample, it's analyzed and locked in the tone of voice, which is conversational with a quick rhythm, punchy, short, punchy lines, dry humor with a wink, simple, no frills teaching, straight talk without being harsh, occasional playful exaggeration. In that one I wrote about, you didn't know this, you're going to slap your grandma because she didn't know it either. A little bit of wit and humor that I like to use. You may not like that. So it says, before I start writing anything in this new style, what do you want me to create next? A Facebook post, an email, a promo blurb? Yes, I want you to write a Facebook post about the power of GPTs. Of course, it utilized this 73 and sunny here in the foothills. I only use that in my emails, but check this out. Quick one for you. Everyone keeps talking about how hard content is. And I just sat here laughing because have you actually used a GPT lately? Half of you are out here stressing over your next post when you could literally type, give me 3 problems my audience has about, and boom, you've got a week of content staring back at you. Has about, and then there's a blank space. It's not magic. It's not cheating. It's not replacing your voice. It just removes the part where you sit wondering why your brain suddenly turned into warm oatmeal. Simply pick a topic, ask a GPT for 3 problems about that topic, turn one problem into a post. That's it. No drama, no overwhelming. If you want momentum, if you want to slow down and read, if you want momentum, start where it's easy. GPTs make it stupid easy to get your first reps in. Then it says onward, which is sort of my tag catchphrase for letting people know, let's move forward. So you can see how it changed that just by taking my voice from my email. It changed this post, which was from the demo, the final output of the brand voice identity file from the demo that I created inside of the Voice Architect GPT, which when you click the link in the description, you're going to see that that is one of my bonuses. The bonus for picking up just the Authenticity Engine to get access to the GPT, you'll get that access to that GPT. When you pick up the OTO1 and grab the white label PLR license to make this content your own, you'll get white label PLR rights to both of those GPTs, as well as to everything that I've given you in the front end, the 3 bonus package, as well as, this is the kicker, the white label PLR version of the Voice Architect, and also my white label rights guide, how to use white label rights for GPTs, and a strategy session breakdown, how to strip and flip the Authenticity Engine, how to rebuild the GPT into your branded version, how to align it with your ecosystem, how to integrate it into your voice and strategy and audience positioning, how to turn the template into a real product what most PLR buyers do wrong and how to avoid it, and how to use the white label license to create a high value, unique offer. Now, there is a disclaimer here on my bonus page. I only recommend buying, or I only have a bonus created for the Authenticity Engine and the Authenticity Engine white label products. The AI Business Builder and other upsells are optional. The other products, they are strong, just like the Authenticity Engine, but I only recommend these two products for you to get started. So go back, click on the screen button, or click on the screen button. It'll take you back to the sales page. Then I want to go back to the funnel and tell you that these two right here are the ones that I'm recommending, but you do have a chance to get the AI Business Builder white label, which is going to be three additional GPTs that you can get the white label rights to. There's a downsell that takes you to just get the AI Business Builder, to just get access to the three GPTs, the three additional GPTs. But if you're going to buy the AI Business Builder, then get the white label. And that's what you're going to see right here, or that's what you're going to see right here. One more thing before you access the Authenticity Engine, because this is a funnel. You'll click on my bonus page. You'll purchase the Authenticity Engine through this page. That's the first thing that you have to buy to get my first bonus, which gives you access to the GPTs. Then you'll click, or you'll be presented this page. Want to sell your own version of the Authenticity Engine? Get the rebrandable GPT template plus plug and play sales page system to launch your own AI in minutes. That gets you this, the Authenticity Engine white label, the PLR rights to make this GPT your own, plus my bonus GPT to make that one your own. Then you'll be presented with the AI Business Builder white label. One more thing before you access, here's how you can double or triple your profits in the next 10 minutes with the AI Business Builder. Of course, it's calling out to the fact that you're going to be making 100% of the profits from these three ready-made GPTs with full white label rights. This is the AI Business Builder bundle. It is the Prompty McPrompter, the Swipe Email Stylist, and the 30-Day Social Crafter. When you go inside of the Authenticity Engine under Download, you'll go under the AI Business Builder. When you pick these up, you'll get access to the Prompty McPrompter GPT, the 30-Day Social Crafter, and the Swipe Email Stylist. I do want to show you the Prompty McPrompter demo real quick. When you purchase this, if you choose to purchase this white label for these three, you'll get access to the Prompty McPrompter. It has two options here. I went ahead and chose what is the theme or topic for this prompt. I clicked on that. It asked me, what is the topic or theme for this prompt? And it says, please provide the theme or topic. And I said, you know what? Let's work on writing YouTube scripts for my channel that teaches beginners how to get started with creating a budget for Google Sheets. And Prompty McPrompter is literally just giving you a expert level prompt using what they call the craft framework, which is going to set context. It's going to set a role. It's going to give the action for your AI to take. It's going to provide a format and a target audience for you to create or craft, in this case, YouTube scripts for a channel that teaches beginners how to get started with crafting or creating a budget using Google Sheets. And this prompt, this Prompty McPrompter GPT breaks all this down, and you're going to get white label rights to that. Again, when you go through the funnel, pick up the Authenticity Engine front end, gives you access to the GPTs. The white label offer gives you the white label PLR license rights. Then you have, or you're presented the AI Business Builder white label, which is three more GPTs that I don't have a bonus to, but I will say the GPTs that you will get are just as solid as the ones that I'm recommending, but I don't have a bonus for them. When you click the link in the description, that was the important disclaimer before you buy. But the bottom line is, if you want AI to genuinely sound like you, if you want to define your voice instead of guessing, if you want the ability to rebrand and resell your own version of these GPTs, then click this green button, head over to the sales page, pick up the Authenticity Engine, and get all of the GPTs, get all of the white label licenses to these GPTs, and start today with AI plus PLR, which is the dynamic duo. I always say that. And having access to these GPTs to use them yourself to create content, as well as a white label license to sell them as your own GPTs, is what this product is giving you. All in all, I do give this a thumbs up. Link in the description. Check it out. I don't think you'll be disappointed, because I wasn't when I picked these up. Thanks for checking out this real review. I'll talk to you later. Bye.